Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a live stream. We're actually going to do this live stream a little bit into New York session so I can make sure that you guys are good to go, foot in the right door, things like that. What's up, guys? What's up? Hope you guys do enjoy these live streams and things like that. And for those of you who aren't able to catch these live, no worries. We do record them as well, right? So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Let's go ahead and pull up the chart. And let's see what's going on today on the charts, all right, within the market. So Euro USD, very straightforward New York trade, all right. It should take place within this session. I'll be essentially looking for price to do something like this. So you guys can see that I already have my H1 POI marked up. It's going to be here. My alert is already set. All right, I'll be looking for price to possibly tap into this region, give me some type of entry, and then push to the downside and target this low right here. All right, very straightforward trade during New York session. All right, you guys should be able to take advantage of this. A lot of you guys ask me how do I actually take specific entries and things like that, and how do I correlate those time frames with my higher time frame. If you would like to know specific information like that, feel free to join the mentorship program because that is where I break down all of that good information. So AUD USD, we also have a valid trade set up for you guys, right? So on AUD USD, we can see that here. Let's pull this over here. All right, now I can see it perfectly. Okay, so on AUD USD, we see that we have this higher time frame H4 POI, which is going to be here, right? I'll be looking to see how price interacts once it taps into this region. If we want to refine this H4 POI down to the H1, we could use this region right here. All right, but we can see that that's already, more than likely been mitigated with these wicks here. So our next bet for the refinement is going to be something like this. Now, usually my refinements have more on the top end and little on the bottom end, but in this case, right, this entire region here is going to be our H4 POI. Let me show you guys, right, this entire region here. So on the H1 time frame, okay, yes, we could use this as a refinement right here, but as we can see, after we had an inside bar and then a break to the downside, which means we had some type of range here, which is structure on the lower time frame. Then we had that break to the downside. So when price, traded back into this area with these wicks, right, that has already been mitigated pretty much. Now, I do want to collect this inside bar here, right, as you guys can see. So in that case, I'm going to leave the H4 where it is, but then my H1 refinement will be slightly different than usual refinements, all right? And we just have to keep that in mind. Once price taps into this region, right? So I'll be looking for price to tap into this region, give us some type of entry, and then target, here, let's do this. And then I'll be looking to target these lows here, okay? But that may turn into somewhat of an intraday type of move, right? I'm not saying that this move here, I can't tell you guys that this is going to take place during, it's going to hit target within session, because I don't think it's going to hit target within session, excuse me. So just keep those little things in mind. Sorry about this, guys. My students are actually contacting me. All right, and we are good. Okay, cool. All right, so that's how, I'm going to play out the AUD USD during New York session. All right, next we have GBP USD. So GBP USD did hit our target. If you guys did not watch this video, feel free to go watch this video. It was a beautiful setup where I basically break down my trading plan to you guys. It's literally the last video that I uploaded, and GBP USD produced 21.31%, which is absolutely phenomenal. As you guys are seeing, this is just rinse and repeat. Those of you all that are a part of the trading community, all right, you guys are up over 25%, and it's only July 7th, or 24%, excuse me, because we did lose a GBP JPY trade. So we're up over 24% within the trading community, which is absolutely crazy. And we're going to look to keep that going, right? So GBP USD. On GBP USD, I am a little bit more bullish than Euro USD and AUD USD right now, right? Mainly because we took out this flip here, okay, or this supply here that was responsible for taking out this demand, right? We took that out with a nice move to the upside, as we can see. Sorry about that, guys. It feels like I have the, or it sounds like I have the hiccups. So in this case here, what I'll be looking for, we could possibly look to see how price is going to react to this level here. All right. Granted that this level, here, let's go ahead and remove this. Sweep some type of liquidity. So we could see price react to this level and then push to the upside. Now, it is 7:52, but keep in mind, guys, that I am not going to take a trade until New York session hits. So that's 8 a.m., right? So we could see how this could pan out. This is pretty much mitigated all down here. Right, as you guys can see, microstructure, we do break things like that, but all of this is pretty much mitigated. Now, this region here is not mitigated. Price does come very close here, all right, but this area right here is directly responsible for the flip. So we can see how price is going to react to these two levels here. All right, I'm not saying we will get a trade or an entry for the buy to take place. More than likely, price is just going to tap into this region and then push to the upside if that's what it wants to do. So we do have to keep that in mind. Now, as it relates to news events, all right, because you guys know news events are very, very important. Let's check out some news really quickly. We do have high impact news today, medium impact news, and a little bit of low impact news. Hope you guys are doing well. If you guys do want me to analyze any pairs or anything like that, feel free to drop it in the chat. Here, let me pull up my chat box. But feel free to drop it in the chat. Nifty 50. Yeah, I can check out the Indian stock market for sure. Yeah, give me 1 second. So as it relates to news today, let's see. So in 20 minutes, okay, so in 20 minutes we have employment ADP, employment change. 35 minutes we have exports, imports. We also have initial jobless claims, continuing jobless claims 4-week average. Okay, so yeah, we definitely have between the next 20 minutes to the next 40 minutes. We definitely have some major impact news. Now, we do have Fed Walker speech, Fed Bullard speech as well. Now, those speeches say medium impact news, but as you guys know, whenever a Fed individual is speaking, the markets can do one of two things, either not move or move a lot, right? So yeah, we can check out the Nifty 50 really quickly. Nifty, oh, here, let's actually, there we go. Nifty. Let's go to all. Nifty 50. All right, so let's do a top-down analysis of Nifty 50. Shout out to Samir. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Samir, I believe. So shout out to Samir from India. My friend Samir from India. We're going to be checking out the Nifty 50 really quickly before we get off the call. So let's start on the daily time frame. We can see that price is currently, it's very, very choppy, but we can see that price is currently bearish, right? However, if we do go down to a lower time frame, such as the H4, we can see that we're in a bullish leg on the H4 time frame. So what is this? We are currently in substructure, but we're still bearish. All right, so I'm not saying we can't take advantage of buys in this case here, but this is, wow, hold on. There we go. All right, so this breakdown is going to be for you, Samir. Hope you enjoy. So we can see that this is the first leg continuing the bearish trend, all right, that took out this structure here, right? I would be looking for price to trade back into these regions right up here within this area. Now, it's a little difficult to have an exact point, all right, mainly because, let's see, mainly because of how choppy this index is right now. But let's do this really quickly. So I would look for sells once price taps into these regions here. Okay, until price taps into these regions, you can feel free to look for continuation buy positions, right? If you would like, that can take place on the H1 time frame. But really, since you're trading, yeah, so this would be nice here. If price taps back into this area here, this wouldn't be bad to take buy positions. Next area would be here for buy positions. Right? So something along the lines of this, and then I would look to take profit at this supply right up here within this region, right? So I hope that helps you, Samir. Let me pull up the chat one more time so I can see what you guys are saying. Let's see. Yeah, no problem, man. So EU thoughts. So my thoughts on EU, we went over this a little earlier, but I do not mind pulling it back up for you guys. So these are my thoughts on EU, right? I would love to see EU tap into this point of interest here and then possibly push to the downside and go ahead and take out 1.01615. Now, we could just roll over to the downside, to be honest with you guys, right? Just based on how price is looking now, we could literally just roll over to the downside. But I would like this higher time frame point of interest to be interacted with before price, gives us that continuation. As well as if we do look at premium and discount pricing, where price is right now. Here, I don't know what's going on with my keyboard today. So where price is right now, I'm not really interested in looking for sell positions, mainly because those sell positions would be very, very expensive to my account, all right, because we are within discount, right? I only take sells within premium. I only take buys within discount. So I would want to see price push to the upside just a little bit more. Remember, we do have high impact news the beginning half of New York session, all right? And then we do have medium impact news towards the end, but those are going to be more like speeches and things like that. So definitely be ready in the market and stuff. But not bad on EU. This is what I'm looking for right now. All right, looking for price to tap into this region. Then I will take a day trade entry, and then I'll look for price to close out on these lows. Now, if you guys want to see me take that trade and things like that, then feel free to follow me on Instagram, because if I do take a trade, I will post it, right? You guys are probably hearing my phone go off. Those are my students sending me chart setups and things like that. Most of my students should have this analysis right here. If you're a student of mine, you should have a very, very similar analysis to this one here. And then I'm going to update you guys as well on the trade alerts on the platform. So it's 8 a.m. I'm going to go ahead and hop off the live stream. I have to update my students within trade alerts so they understand what I'm looking for this morning. But I definitely wanted to hop on quick YouTube live stream, touch bases with some of my subscribers who are part of the family. If you guys enjoyed this, feel free to just leave a like on the stream as we continue to get into it. We will be streaming, let me see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every single week. So feel free to join in, and that is where you will be able to see my analysis. You'll be able to see what's going on. And things like that, and I'll be able to answer you all's questions. So that's all the time we have this morning. I have to now touch bases with my students. I will catch you guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Much love, and peace out. All right, let's see.